again, the Kenya Flower Council is at this Naivasha fair. And the whole idea of the presence of the council here is to showcase the industry's best practices with the other exhibitors, and of course to see what information is available that can be useful to growers going forward. I must emphasize here that one of the services that we have for the members and which we are promoting for across the whole industry is best practices as depicted in the newly launched Kenya Standard 1758. Kenya 1758 is in tandem with the Kenya Flower Council Code of Practice, and so that once you get your Kenya Flower Council certificate, you automatically get your Kenya 1750. We're looking to see how the industry can now begin to use the Kenya Bureau of Standards Mark of Excellence to signify or to show that they are compliant with the Kenya 1750 flowers and ornamentals.
I think in Kenya Flower Council we have a standard. The standard is Flowers and Ornamental Sustainability Standard. And the standard has references to regulations coming from the government. For example, we have references on environmental conservation. We have references on phytosanitary and sanitary. And we have also regulation referring to the Directorate of Occupational Health and Safety. The references we have require the farmers to ensure compliance. The Kenya Flower Council Flowers and Ornamental Sustainability Standard is a standard which has a theme addressing socio-economic sustainability as well as environmental sustainability. Therefore, these themes are addressed by having various chapters in the standard. For example, we have the Human Resource chapter, which covers the social part. Also, the Health and Safety Occupational Health and Safety section, which also dealing with the social. And also the Environmental chapter, dealing with the environment. And other chapters, for example, crop production, which deals with good agriculture practices, how to maintain the equipment to ensure they're efficient as the company is producing the flowers, as well as the training of the workers post-harvest. Our chapter compares very well with the KES 1758, and it has far more requirements than the KES 1758.
Good morning, my name is Richard McDonald. I'm the chairman of the Naivasha Horticultural Fair, and I'm also a rose breeder. Horticultural industry in Kenya is one of the biggest in the world, but not probably the strongest. Perhaps there's too many hang-ups. We're paying double taxation on cess and a lot of other taxes which are really not essential, not applicable to the market. Steamer is completely overpriced. Land is far more very expensive. If people want to go to Ethiopia, the land is free. The government supplies plenty of water and electricity.
It's 4 Kenyan partners. The first is the Water Resource Management Authority, or WARMA. They're the government agent that's dealing specifically with regulating and enforcing the rules on water management. Imarisha Naivasha is a special program that was developed for Naivasha in response to the 2009 drought, set up with the assistance of the Prince of Wales Foundation and the former Office of the Prime Minister. They were set up in 2011 specifically with the mandate to monitor and coordinate the resource management activities and projects that are done in the Lake Naivasha Basin. So the reason obviously we have Kenya Flower Council is because Naivasha is a key floriculture production area. And Kenya Flower Council is the private association of the flower growers within Kenya. And at the moment actually KFC is now joining up with the vegetable, so FP, which is the veggie producers group, and they're going to be forming the Kenya Horticulture Council. So we're actually moving quite forward in bringing together the whole export industry together. And lastly, of course, is us, WWF Kenya. And obviously our focus is conservation, so we're interested specifically in conserving the water resource.
Big wheels keep on turning. Coming home, see my kid. Sing songs about the South.